Greetings, Royal Queens and Kings. It's your host, Queen Tosa, and welcome back to the show. We are here and we are absolutely having an amazing time tonight. We are going to be discussing the shocking news, Nelly's, his ecstasy bust pretty much at the airport. No, he was at the casino, at the Hollywood casino, and then T.I. was arrested at the airport, and then P. Diddy is still roaming free. So, it's a lot going on out here in the streets. Uh-huh. And when you talk about these brothers and how they're navigating with, I don't know, with their with their fame, their celebrity, and their coins. Child, you got Nelly out here just, I don't know, I feel a certain type of way because I feel like Ashanti, like it all happens to us. I just feel like when you have reached a certain level, in your life, uh, financially, you know, the goal is to make better choices, right? And when I say choices, because the the substances, that's being alleged, like that stuff is like really harmful. It is really harmful. And, people just be doing stuff just to be cool. And it's such a sad moment, right? But I wanted to get over here on here and look at what the people are seeing over here on TikTok. So give me a moment as I go ahead and bring up TikTok. And like I said, we're just gonna just go and just kind of do some investigations on tonight because that's just what we're gonna do. All right, so let's see. Ashanti and Nelly. All right, here we go. Let's see what some of the people are saying. I don't know. Let's see. All right, here we go.
News has surfaced on all global news outlets that Nelly has been arrested. The Missouri State Highway Patrol told the press that the incident occurred in the early morning of August 7th. Nelly was asked to show his ID to police, and his info was run for verification in accordance with regulations. Police found Nelly had an active warrant for no insurance from a previous traffic stop conducted by Maryland Heights Police. Nelly was arrested for an active warrant, and he was searched. That's when pills were found on his person. Nelly was booked for felony possession and on a warrant for no vehicle insurance. This has
Okay, so let's make it all make sense, right? Let's make it all make sense. Here, where am I at? Let's make it all make sense. Nelly has money. He has dough. You hear me? Hey, 111, how are you doing, my love? Nelly has money first and foremost, and from St. Louis. Okay, let's just get that. Let's clear that out the way first, right? Nelly, like I said, let's see what Nelly's net worth is. I want to compare his net worth to Ashanti's net worth because I'm trying to see something. What is let's see, what is Nelly's net worth? Uh, and we'll put this up. So let me switch it out so we can get the facts together. Okay, so what is Nelly's net worth? Nelly's net worth remains steady at 70 million with recent business decisions such as selling the masters to some of his songs to Harbor View Equity Partners. He did that this year. And he's back at the casino? Listen here. I don't know if y'all can see it here. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in so y'all can really get this right. Hold on, let me. Okay, so in 2024, Nelly's net worth remains steady at 70 million with recent business decisions such as selling the masters to some of his songs to Harbor View's equity partner. So he's out here selling his masters. Let me go ahead and document this. Okay. So let's get up into this. What is Ashanti's net worth? Oh wow. American singer and actress Ashanti's net worth is estimated to be 22 million as of 2024. So he's at a steady 70 and hers is estimated 22 mil. As of 24, she's a successful singer-songwriter, having sold over 15 million albums worldwide. Mhm. So Shanti's doing, pretty good. She's at a whopping 22 million. Give me 1 second. I'm about to bring up TikTok again so we can watch over here and see what the people are saying. It gets very interesting. Let's go.
generated an enormous amount of reacted to Nelly being arrested. News has surfaced on all global news outlets that Nelly has been arrested. The Missouri State Highway Patrol told the press that the incident occurred in the early morning of August 7th. Nelly was asked to show his ID to police, and his info was run for verification in accordance with regulations. Police found Nelly had an active warrant for no insurance from a previous traffic stop conducted by Maryland Heights Police. Nelly was arrested for an active warrant, and he was searched. That's when pills were found on his person. Nelly was booked for felony possession and on a warrant for no vehicle insurance. This has generated an enormous amount of controversy, and people are shocked to know that Nelly would do this. Despite this, others are not fazed by this news because most people believe that because Nelly is rich, he will not suffer any consequences like what normal people do. A lot of people believe he will just get a slap on the wrist and be let off with it. After this news went viral, Ashanti left a comment about it happening. Underneath an article on Nelly's arrest, Ashanti defended him by saying, "Don't judge anyone unless you know them personally and know exactly what happened." One fan said, "Wow, this is disappointing news. I always thought Nelly was a good guy, but this arrest paints a different picture. It's a reminder that we don't always Nelly was a good guy. Disappointing news. I always thought
Uh,
know exactly what happened. Otherwise,
Okay, so let's stop it right there. Ashanti says, "Don't judge." Hold on. Oh darn, it's paused. Anyone unless you know them personally. Something. What happened? Otherwise, just mind your business. Like, girl, you supposed to be over there, relaxation, focused on the baby. Like, who's watching the baby? Like, did you get a nurse? I mean, like, did you get somebody to, who's watching the baby? At this point, she's up, she's tweeting, she's jumping up on the articles. He's locked up. Where's the baby? Where's the baby doing all this? Where is the baby? All right, let's get into it.
just mind your business. One fan said, "Wow, this is disappointing news. I always thought Nelly was a good guy, but this arrest paints a different picture. It's a reminder that we don't always know the whole story about celebrities. I hope he
Listen here, and that's the thing. We do not know everything about a celebrity. Just because someone has money, just because someone is, then leveled up or whatever the case may be. Like I said, we all struggle with something. Some of us are vocal with it, some of us keep it a secret. And that's why we are on almost on day number 7. Day number 7, I'm so excited. So we are almost on day number 7. This will be 1 week, y'all. One whole week. Others aren't phased by Nelly's behavior and what he's doing because this is what happens when celebrities get in trouble. What they do, they go by the a lawyer, very expensive, that's going to give them a big break. And instead of them going going through and actually evaluating themselves, getting the help that they need so they can be better people, no, they become repeat offenders. When it comes to Nelly in 2018, his tour bus got pulled over because of tags. And the police then smelled that smell, went over to the tour bus, and then got him then. And the reason why he's pulled over in this situation is because of his tags. He had no insurance. Where's our priorities? But you're at Hollywood Casino. Explain that to me, you know? Oh, hey, Tandy Grace says one, two, she's flew in on a Queen Tulsa jet. 1, 2, 3. Wani 1, Queen. Congratulations, Queen City. It stops here. Sobriety day number 7. Yes, let's get into it. Let's roll the footage.
he gets the help he needs and learns from this mistake." Another fan said, "I'm not surprised by Ashanti's comment. She's always been loyal to Nelly even when he's been in trouble before. While I understand her sentiment, I think it's important to hold people."
Listen here. Now, speaking of tour buses, didn't back, it was a while back, some ladies had come out and was making allegations towards Nelly on his tour bus, or was he with Miss Chantel Jackson then? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe y'all can help me out, Shadow. Let's get into it.
People accountable for their actions, regardless of their status. And finally, one more fan said, "This whole situation is just sad. Nelly is a talented artist, and it's a shame to see him caught up in this kind of mess. I hope he can turn things around and get back on track." For this video's comment question, do you feel bad for Nelly? Before you go, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for daily news.
All right. Did we give a thumbs up? I think we gave a heart. Yes, Dark. So we gave a heart. Let's see what some other people are saying. But actually, let's take a look at these comments. Here, let me are y'all able to see those comments? I want this to be like okay. Are y'all able to see it? Okay, so someone says Nelly performs internationally and has to pass security to do so. The warrant for no insurance is from 2018. How could he travel the world with an active warrant out there for from Missouri? Sounds like a setup. Listen here, like I'm trying to tell y'all, the feds are going out here and they're questioning people because Diddy is not going down alone. Listen here, I wouldn't be surprised if Trey Songz get pulled over at the club, leaving the club. He was leaving the club. Y'all know how he is at those clubs. But I wouldn't be surprised if they said, "Oh, well, Trey Songz, he was out at the club and police pulled him over after he left the scene." Okay, honey, they were there the whole time. Okay, they got their eyes on him. And listen here, anybody associated with Diddy. Listen here. Why is Nelly at the casino at 4:45 a.m. with stuff up on him? Did Ashanti, talk too much? Did she respond too quickly? Like, girl, this is the storyline. This is the storyline. Ashanti, where were you? Were you there? And see, this is the thing. If we were not there and we don't know what went on, and our partner has a history of going out and purchasing that stuff, we don't know. We really don't know. Let's get into these comments. All right, so someone else says, y'all need to stop with this because Ashanti haven't spoke on this. Yes, Ashanti did. Did you just not see the video? She put in the comments, she said, if you don't know the person, long story short, this is my man, my man, my man. I love him no matter what he do. This is my man and he's innocent in my eyes. She wants the public opinion to go away. Someone says, I know Shanti could care less because it won't affect her or her baby. Besides, he was gambling, y'all. In winning, the casino did a background check on him. He not knowing Nelly a good dude. Well, how do you know he's a good dude? Have you ever just sat down with him? Do you know his past? Have you been with him when he was partying? How is he? How is he in the morning? How is he when he's sad? Stop acting like you know people. A version of what they portray or what you see. Okay? Someone says falsely accused, justice for Nelly. I don't think this is true. Listen here. The way he was turned all up, and the way he was I don't know, his eyes were like kind of bloodshot red. Wasn't given the benefit of the doubt. I mean, he was at the casino. What do you do at the casino? You gamble. You if that's his choice, he already had a few beverages. How long was he there? All right, let's get into this one.
It's being reported that 50-year-old, soon-to-be new father, Nelly was arrested for possession of ecstasy. Also, he was cited for driving without insurance. The ecstasy is bad. It's troublesome. But sir, why don't you have insurance? I can't even tackle the drug use without trying to wrap my mind why someone who is reportedly worth $70 million
70 million.
doesn't have Geico.
Right. Or State Farm or somebody.
Ashanti has reacted to Nelly being arrested. News has surfaced on all global news outlets.
Let me get down here.
And beloved rapper Nelly is facing charges after a run-in with Highway Patrol early this morning in Maryland Heights. Our Caroline Hecker actually joins us now.
Listen here, it's Nelly always seems to run into Highway Patrol. He's running to the police is what they trying to tell us, I believe. You know, he's running to the police. The police are there to investigate allegedly what's going on with Diddy. Allegedly, I don't know.
With this developing story,
according to the arrest report from the Missouri State Highway Patrol, we know he was charged with possession of a controlled substance after troopers found 4 pills of ecstasy.
Ooh.
He was also charged with driving without insurance. Now, after being booked by Highway Patrol, Maryland Heights Police confirming Nelly was transferred to them, where he was booked for failure to appear on an old traffic charge.
Oh, wow. So it was an old traffic charge.
Nelly was arrested and lost his freedom.
Okay, so let's get up into this. I'm gonna hop up off of here. Let's get up on T.I. and Tiny. Lawsuit dismissed. I don't know if anybody reported her. Okay, hold on.
And Tiny, did y'all know that T.I. and Tiny has another lawsuit pending against him? Now, if you can remember a while back, a few years back, about 3 or 4 years ago, there was a woman that was over the Glam Academy. Now, I find it interesting that I personally didn't have any updates come down my timeline. Now, y'all may know more about that, but I don't. But it was like trending and then it went away. Now, fast forward to 2024, we see Shekinah having a breakdown on social media saying that she feel like T.I. and Tiny has blackballed her. I believe around this time, Shekinah was actually trying to take up for her friend. Now, I could be absolutely wrong about that, but if I can remember correctly, I think Shekinah was basically trying to say, yeah, T.I. and Tiny have fun in their bedroom, but it's not against, the women's will. Fast forward to now, like years later, she's saying that she can't even find management to boost her career. And now she's feeling like the editors of Love and Hip Hop is purposely editing her out of scene. I feel like she just wasn't crying about the scenes. I think it was more so she feels like she's being blackballed. Do y'all feel like T.I. and Tiny have that much power? But I do find it interesting that they once had a case pending against him and then it just went away.
All right. So those are her thoughts. Now let's get on over here. Let me I'm about to bring up this article right here because this is T.I. Responding after this whole big melee, this whole big showdown. Him and his wife, Tiny, they've been in the headlines forever. But shout out to our friends at the Shade Room. T.I. shares his thoughts after being falsely arrested in a case of mistaken identity.
What's in it? I mean, you're considered Atlanta royalty. I mean, how did they not recognize you when they falsely arrested you? I mean, that's just messed up.
They were just doing their job.
I know. I mean, you weren't upset by it? Because, I mean...
Upset by it?
Yeah.
I try to get rid of emotion and deal with the facts at hand. So once you deal with the facts at hand, your emotions ain't involved.
I mean, how did Tiny feel about it when she heard the news?
I don't know, man. I mean, sucks to say, man. She probably was all too familiar with it. But at least this time, man, it was minor injury, maximum lesson learned. It's all good.
Yeah. Last question. I mean, you're sitting on a lot of verses. I mean, you have a lot of battle tactics. I mean, I have to ask you, how do you think the presidential debate will play out between Kamala and Trump? I mean, who do you think is going to win between these two?
I had no interest in politics.
Okay, you're staying out of it. Thank you. All right, bye. Hi, how are you?
Oh, child. It wasn't him. T.I. arrested at Atlanta airport in in a case of mistaken identity. Now let's get over here and let's get up into these comments because y'all know how they give it up. Is give it ATLTI. Them quotes hit us all the time. I love T.I. always has someone says he's calm because he's suing. He for sure ain't about to mess that coin up. Someone says, if you declare with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. They said Romans 10 and 9. Someone else says, try to get rid of emotion and deal with the facts at hand because once you deal with the facts, your emotions aren't involved. One thing about T.I., that man gonna give you a riddle to solve if you talking to him. Someone says, I have no interest in politics. It's the best answer ever, type ish. Someone says, arguably the most famous man in ATL to not be recognized in ATL gotta be a well face. Are the higher ups letting him know that he's just not that guy anymore? They were just doing their job. Translation, I'm gonna make sure they never do their job wrong again. Um, Someone says, I just don't understand how people of color could not have any interest in politics with everything that is happening. Money won't save you when you are black and allow our democracy to crumble. Why is it not clicking with people? Trump is trying to collapse our democracy. One reader says, okay, so someone else says, I ain't seeing he a preacher. Well, what he spoke, what he said spoke. Oh, I need to work on being this calm. Being rich would help that. Someone says he is setting an example of how black people should act instead of getting angry, which then leads to. Someone else says, when somebody asks me anything, I have no interest in politics. Being able to control my emotions and look at facts has taken me to another level in my personal and professional life. All right, so there you have it there. Okay. Listen here, it seems like T.I. is trying to get himself together, and I'm not mad at him. Hey, Nora Sony, how are you doing? Good to see you. Yes, yes, yes. Listen here. So, what do y'all think about? I mean, do y'all think that Diddy put Carisha up to giving that interview? Do y'all think that he put her up to it? And do y'all think that Saucy Santana and Carisha is still on his payroll? Do y'all feel that way? You know, I'm not saying just go with these thoughts, but I'm just saying Carisha Please is on Revolt TV. And then remember this. Remember Diddy sold his shares in Revolt TV, or he sold it to somebody. Did he send it to Young Miami, or did he sell it to Saucy Santana? We know he didn't sign it. Sell it to Miss Janice because Miss Janice's name is on everything. What do y'all think? What do y'all think is going on with that revote? Do y'all think that he's still tied to it? Do y'all think that okay, so being that this is a new Carisha Please season 2, do y'all think that Carisha Please and Saucy Santana owe it to us, the audience, hello, to invite him on? Invite him on. He went on social media, right? Remember this? He went on social media. He gave that unsincere apology, and then he wiped his whole Instagram clean. And then I just checked the other day. He posted 2 items on his Instagram. Let me pull up Instagram. Well, hold on. Okay, so yeah, let me pull up Instagram right quick. All right. So let me share this with y'all. So he did. Let me put this back up. So he did add back his Instagram, but he only has this up. So remember, he had wiped his Instagram clean. He didn't have nothing on there. But then he has, who is this? My baby girl turned 18 today. I'm so proud of you, Chance. I love you. Oh, so that's his daughter, Chance. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So we got Sydney Star over here. Happy birthday. Like Genesis, happy born day, a blessing on the way. Hitman Stevie J says more life. DJ Prince Hakeem says bless the child. Okay, so and then who is it? Is this his newest baby? Forever Love. Okay, that's the one with Dana Tran, I believe. Yeah, that's his baby with Dana Tran. That was the isn't she like a the tech side the cyber lady? Yeah, so he only has two posts. He's following 19, almost 2,000 people. Um, yeah, let's go to the main. Let me see who's live. Nobody's live, but check out it's on site. Check this story out, y'all. Oh, I'm glad that I've seen this story. Now, engaged for years and had two of his children. After you break up, he gets your girl your let me bring this back because I am. Ooh, let me get a sip of water. Engaged for years and had two of his children. After you break up, he gets your friend's daughter pregnant. The game is a creep. This is what the people are saying. Get into it. This is him. Let's get into these comments because y'all know the people are commenting. All right. Somebody says, I think it's the principal. People are missing. Yes, she's grown, but that's her mother's friend, baby daddy, who she was around when she was a child. That's what make that's hold on. That's what's making it weird on both ends. That's like you dating your. That's like you dating your my bestie ex who watched you grow up. It's just weird. Okay, yeah. Someone says, I mean, it wasn't right after. Diabolical. Someone says, so her daughter really was in Jack Christie's voice. Build up. I'm just a man here to also agree that this ish is weird. Someone says, y'all remember the episode where Evelyn was crying when she found out Gloria's sister slept with Jack, literally in tears for Johnny, but your daughter basically moving the same way? Jackie wasn't lying, the people are saying. Jackie might joke with us, but she'll never tell a lie. Now the people are saying Jackie is telling the truth. This just makes me think about all the things Jennifer said about Evelyn's daughter. It was true, and Jackie was right too. The game is a certified clown. Whew. Someone says somebody finally put it out on blast. Jackie wasn't lying. Heard you just turned 17 and finally got some hips. Hustlers on the block go crazy when you lick your lips, but they just want relations. They don't want relationships. Girl, if y'all haven't heard that song, that is a great song. Let's see. Why she picked him of all people? It's rich niggas in the industry. Game ain't it. Her mama was a groupie and she raised her daughter to be a no morals having groupie. I think Evelyn's daughter is wrong too because she knew that was her mama friend. But they saying build a or child. That is a lot, right? That was a lot. Okay, so let's get up into some more. Let's read this one. Be careful who you play with. Not everyone is playing. And suddenly it's your turn, and God makes it all happen for you. Let's get into it. Oh, did I? Oh my God. Let's see.
Your baby. She got the shit. I told you, baby.
Oh.
You will not. Come on, stop saying my name. How about help us? How about help us? How about that? We're going here.
No, now, please.
Okay, I'm not really sure what went down, but it says Aisha Curry wipes tears during an incident with French police. Draymond Green wants clarifications on the family's 4-month-old being hit. Now, who hit the baby? Let me get down here in these comments, because maybe you know how the comments are. Someone says they don't like us over there. How many times Paris got to tell us they're not effing with the blacks? The French police been messing with a lot of Americans. This is why I would never have a small child in the midst of crowds or strange people. Never have the Olympics in Paris again. Cheap, poor country. This is the third time the Olympics was in Paris. Stop having the Olympics there. All I want to know is who hit her baby. Right, that's what I want to know. There's no place like the United States of America. Never forget that. One person you do not want to piss off is Steph's mama. She don't play that. They hit her grandbaby. Shaking my head. Why is there so many examples of Beyonce dropping the ball over and over throughout this Olympics? Last time I checked, France was to be a progressive country who are allies hand in hand with the United States. Racism is everywhere. They don't care if it's our babies or women. Paris is poop hole of a city. That's why no one slick like to visit before. Lots of people fire misconduct. They think they should be treated differently. Who child? The people are just really going up. Everybody got different opinions, but I do feel like the baby should be hit. And yeah, who hit the baby? This is why I initially thought Disney was sampling Yin Yang Twins whole time. They sampled Snow White. The more you know. Child. No, I'm not about to play with them. Tina Turner, only child together, passed away in 2022. Then Tina passed away in 2023. Darn. Yes, rest in heaven, Miss Tina, and your son. Okay, so get up into this. The article reads, this is about Tashak, Nipsey Hussle's brother, Black Sam, opens up about the day Nip was unalived.
Somebody come to the shop. They know we in the doorway. When Hustle pull up, we in the doorway. You're gonna see me with a hoodie on, and I got a pistol on me. You're gonna see one of the team members in the hoodie in the doorway with a pistol. That's protocol when Hustle pull up. So it's Sunday. It's busy in there. Why the niggas in there didn't follow the protocol? I wasn't there. Why they didn't follow it? Maybe they was fucking around helping the customer, doing some fucking customer service. This is what I'm thinking, trying to, transition into some legitimate selling clothes. But nobody was in the doorway. And from my understanding, no boy walked with no shirt on first to check the scene because he know what's going on in that parking lot. and had a conversation. Probably seen nobody was in the doorways. Checked Hustle had on shorts. Checked everybody else. Left. They say came back with a red shirt on. Tiptoed through the alley and went right and started shooting. So to me, that's premeditated.
You darn right that's premeditated. Wow. Rest in peace to oh my goodness. It's sad, you all.
I found our boy, y'all. I found our boy.
Okay. Don't know what that was. Okay, so JT with a message for the haters. She got some new music out.
I don't want to see you in the next few years still going back and forth about your son. Because it's painful for me to think that I still you know what I'm saying?
It's okay
like,
though.
Blue is in jail right now behind some bitches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
so
sorry.
to watch you go through what you going through, it's like, damn, I don't want to be 60
Oh,
years
don't
old
cry,
still
Carlissa.
fighting for my sons.
Don't cry.
I don't want to be 60 years old still fighting for my baby.
It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
You know what? You know what? Carlissa, girl, you have a choice not to be fighting like for your son. Like, you be doing too much. You be all up in his business. You be, you know, it's boundaries, it's respect, it's, you know, you have to have those things in order for him to respect you. Give him something to respect. RP Nipsey Hussle, yes. You know, give him something to respect.
So, assuming.
Okay, so in an interview, shout out to the Shade Room, Lotto says the internet does not know anything about her relationship, despite much speculation about who she is with.
The internet's correct about who the person is. Do you guys look? I appreciate that y'all keep y'all business to yourselves. Like, I'm for it, and that it's not for promo. But is that? Do you guys enjoy that part of it too? Of like, because some people hate having to be private. Some people love being private. Mm-hmm. Where are y'all at with it?
The internet don't know a goddamn thing. Let's start there. But I like being private. I think it ain't really nobody business. Like, listen to the music and you'll know what you need to know.
Right. Was it hard to write these songs about your personal love life?
When other people in the studio, yeah, because I get to feeling like a simp, and I'm so not a simp.
But you just
yeah, I think it wasn't hard when I can be in that element, like, fully. Like, if I'm sitting in the studio and really just writing my.
Okay, Lotto. Okay, so let's get up into these comments.
Yeah, I think
the people saying, somebody says, we know it's 21. Someone else says, I'm amazed how nobody found out about us yet. Someone says, keep that ish gangsta. Someone says, I don't think anyone cared or cares. Someone says, if you didn't want the people to speculate, then why are you even mentioning my man? If you really want a lesson on privacy, call up LMA, because I promise you it's that simple. We know who her man is and what the baby looked like, yet we know absolutely nothing at all at the same time, because she's private in real life, no private to create a buzz. Mulatto run her mouth so much from rap beefs, her personal life. Then when she's asked about it, it's always, oh, it's nothing like that. Girl, go to hell. I'm feeling that comment. My man. Keep it private and stop bringing it up if you want to keep it private. Someone says, on a side note, ladies, it's okay to have feelings and emotions towards your man. It don't make you a simp or a sucker. Let's do away with the masculine energy with love, period. Like, let's eliminate that, ladies. I honestly don't think it's 21, like, at all. I'm actually here for her not revealing her man just because the internet want to know. Lotto, I promise y'all are not Beyonce and Jay-Z, Rihanna and ASAP, or Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble. No one will lose their mind. Now that comment took me out. That comment right there, it took me out. All right, so let's bounce out of here. Let's see what's next. All right, who's up next? All right, the Aisha Curry story.
For us, when we identified it.
Oh, check this out. It says, shout out to the Jasmine brand. Kirk Franklin criticizes Christian community for embracing celebs like Trump and Kanye without holding them responsible. Yeah, let's get up into this.
You were with us, everybody like, yo, boom, that's what it is. But then to leave, what happened? And I think that happens more times than not.
Yeah, and I think that some of that is also, it's also our fault. I think that we, including myself, I think that historically, there is this close affiliation with Black culture, Black Christianity, and Black celebrity, where they all become this synonymous space of how we exist, because we don't have a lot of heroes. We don't have a lot of heroes. And so sometimes when somebody acknowledges or says anything that they're Christian or represent their faith, everybody in the Christian community wants to jump on it. And you also see that even in the white community, even in the white Christian community. You know, if Donald Trump says that he's a Christian, then all the evangelicals vote for him, even though there are so many things about his life and lifestyle that are problematic to the Christian ideal. You know, we are so thirsty as Christians. We're so thirsty for attention that we'll tag on to anybody that gives a little bit of hint that they rock with us, that we don't do life with them. We just kind of rest in their celebrity. And I saw it. I saw it firsthand many times with Kanye. I saw many times with Kanye that because he's such a talent, he's such a gift, that there were many times that the faith community was so excited about him being
to latch on
that nobody asked the hard questions. Nobody talked about accountability. Nobody talked about community around this individual. It's that, you know, we just come up and we become field Negroes, and you know we miss the bigger picture. We miss the Great Commission, and so you know. Yeah, so that is something that I think needs to be revisited even in our space of Christianity.
For us,
you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I know this is like a serious moment, but when I think about Kirk Franklin, it was when Christians, they know how to curse. Okay, baby, he went in and told his son this, that, and the third. So it's good to see him changing the new leaf. You know, it's good to see him not aggressive, you know. So, you know, his beliefs are his beliefs, and yeah, it's good to hear from him. All right, well, listen here. We have come to the conclusion of this live broadcast. I definitely want to thank you so much for coming out and being entertained. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. And yes, stump, okay? Okay, listen here. I love it. Yes, listen here. Thank you once again for tuning in to the broadcast. Make sure you have your notifications set because we will be live very soon. So long.
Something.